Get up. It's Thursday morning at 5:51 a.m. Texas time, and it's probably 75 degrees outside, and we're supposed to get a little rain today. Aloha. Aloha. Does it mean hello and goodbye or just goodbye? I don't know. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now went poof right on by. Why do I say that every day? To remind me that if there's anything I want to do, I got to get busy because life's passing. I mean, whoa. Anyway, what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Think about that. Yeah, think about it. But anyway, what else? For your viewing pleasure today, I have a really viral video. I mean, you're going to be just shocked with the power of this video. I don't know what it is, but it's a good one in my mind. But anyway, what else? Have you ever watched anything about the Amazon? I'm telling you, there are some animals down there and insects that are just, fascinating, man. I'm telling you. And some of the little monkeys and stuff are just as cute as they can be, man. And birds, the macaw parrot, that is a amazingly colorful bird. But anyway, enough said about that. What do we got here this morning? Ralph P says, thanks for the ride along, Rusty. Nice reminiscing stories. I was going to use the word reminiscing, but I couldn't spell it, so I just said something else. Scotty Thompson, cool video, cool video, cool video. Thank you, cool video, cool video, cool video, cool video, cool video, cool. He's got about 50 here. I don't know why he did it. Okay, Scotty. Yeah, he's got about 100 comments here. Very good, Scotty. I'm very impressed. Yep. Scotty, you keep that up, you'll have to go, boy. No, thank you very much for your comment, Scotty. But anyway, no way, Jose. We still have one of those pharmacies down here. It's called Lee's Pharmacy Soda Fountain. It has bar stools. Where's down here? No way, Jose. Give us the name of the little town. Thank you. Anyway, same person as a barroom girl with a hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down, and she thought, I wonder how on earth that country bumpkin found his way to town. Well, I know that country bumpkin, me. I do. I recognize him. And I said, hello, country bumpkin. Anyway, Dick Spade, I thoroughly enjoy you sharing your memories. Thank you. Well, you're very welcome. It was a pleasure. Grumpy Funsucker. I mean, is that a name? Or what is that? Once a lion, always a lion. Yeah, the Kennedy Lions. That was that was our mascot, Kennedy Lions. Yeah. Jimmy and Kathy Harrell. Hey, from South Mississippi. Well, hey to you. Laurels. Hi, Rusty. Grew up near Corpus Christi. We used to pass through Kennedy all the time. We always stopped at a barbecue place on outskirts of town, buy sandwiches, jellies, etc. I think it was called Pollock. Yeah, Pollock. Yeah, that used to be the old drive-in theater, and it became a barbecue place. Yeah, Pollock. It was back in the 70s. Thanks for sharing your stories. Well, see, in the 50s, that was a drive-in movie theater, and then later on it closed, and they opened a little barbecue joint out there. You're very welcome. This is Todd Saul. My mom's family was the Abels. I bet you knew some of them, Rusty. Yeah, I knew Guy Abels. Yeah, I knew a lot of the Abels. Yeah, Guy Abels was a really interesting guy. He used to go hunting. He had hunting dogs. And yeah, he was a character. Well, he was just Guy. Yeah. Judy B, have fun. Never sit still. No moss growing under your feet. No, none at all. As far as I know, there's maybe other things, but this is Lewis Channel. Hello, Rusty. What happened to the people that owned their house up on that hill in the bank? Well, the bank's still there. I don't know what happened to them. Do you know if they passed the house down to the family? Thanks for sharing. No, I don't know anything about them. Not a thing. Nope. Debbie Brumley. Love hearing these stories It's funny how I think of you as a friend like I have known now for years. I do have a life, but it is one that keeps me home most of the time, so thanks. I enjoy it. Well, good for you. I'm glad you did. Thank you, Debbie. This is my Venus healer. Ah, yes, BB gun wars back in the early 60s. We too had the below the waist rule until some jackass shot me in the right ear. It was one of those humid mid 90s summer days in Texas, and I swear I nearly passed out. uh, this person's name is a bunch of numbers. Did you ever remember Washam's feed store in Kennedy? Yep, sure did. Yep. And of course, you know that there was other feeds. Yeah, I guess did we go to Washam? I guess we did. Yeah, because that yeah there was only one feed store I think. God, it's been so long ago. Let's don't worry about it. Gary, thank you, Gary White. Hey, Mike and JD said hello. Well, hey, Mike and JD, hello to you. Claim, BB gun, and dirt clod wars. Yeah, we had those too. We had them all, man. We were typical little aggressive young males. This is Claim, great stories and great memories. I miss my growing up days. Thanks for sharing, Rusty. Well, you're welcome. Charlie, or just a minute, at Harley. When was the last time you heard anyone use the word breezeway? I used it in that video, Kennedy, because we had a breezeway. That's what we called it. Irish Clover, Rusty, I love hearing your stories or memories. We also had a pharmacy like that. Also, we used to shoot BB guns and sometimes at each other. Amazing me, no one lost an eye. Loved climbing trees and swimming in what we call the sand pits. Summers are always hot here in Texas. We didn't have AC, just an attic fan, but it would freeze you out at night. We didn't even have an attic fan. We only had one, so there's no heat. We had those old Dearborn heaters. We used the oven to heat the house. You stirred up some great memories for me. I wouldn't change anything growing up in the 50s. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Irish Clover. Anyway, this is Gary Holtz. Really enjoyed hearing your stories from your younger days. Great video. Yeah, it was a fun time. You know, I had a lot of good memories there. You know, of course, I didn't get to go to town a whole lot. You know, I mean, you know, we lived about 3 or 4 miles out in the country from downtown Kennedy, and I would walk into town every now and then. And then when I finally got a bicycle, when I was 30, no, I was older, but you know, I would ride the bicycle into town, and I wore it out, man. I wore the bicycle out, you know. And then I got a Cushman Eagle, and then I'd go to town every now and then, yeah. Keith Brunson, a lot of new millionaires in Kennedy, Texas now. I guess because of the oil, certainly not because of anything they did. Bad Day Garage, that's a catchy name. Focus the camera manually so it doesn't zoom in on the window sticker. Maybe that will solve it. Anyways, thanks for sharing your thoughts, activities, and videos, Rusty. You're very welcome. Alf Pup, did anyone call you Rusty growing up, or is that just your YouTube name? No, that was my name, Rusty. Everybody called me Rusty. Yeah. My given name I was named after my daddy named Floyd, but you know his name was Floyd. So you know my nickname was Rusty, and it just stuck. I mean, from the time I was born till today, I've been called Rusty. You know, I mean, it's just a name, you know. The Life and Times, the Crazy Pat. Hi, Rusty. What a great video. I loved all the stories. There's no place like home. Then after your stories, it makes me start reliving things in my mind. Again, it's a great video. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. Yeah. This is T. Marie. Great video, Rusty. I was hoping you would show us Kennedy, Texas, where you grew up. This was one of your best videos. Well, it was just a spur of the moment thing. I thought, well, I'm going through Kennedy, so let's do this. Luke's Planet, beautiful video. Sure, it was nostalgic for you, looking back into the present. Do you really believe we live in the best times? Do you think society is in a better place? It doesn't matter what I think, and it doesn't matter where we are. We are where we are, and we got to deal with it. You either adapt or die, or you're going to die anyway. But seriously, the thing of it is, you can resist change, and it's totally natural to resist change. We don't like change. We like things to be predictable, stay the same, and change irritates us, which is just natural. But all this stuff coming down the pipe, technologically, it's gonna be a little frustrating. I can tell you that. It already is. Okie Jammer, how terrific for you to show us your hometown. Thanks much. You're welcome. Michael Thomas, where did you go sparking with the girls? Oh, we had places to go parking. Hell, and I had a farm, out there, 1,200 acres. I knew every trail around there. I remember one time I went parking with a girl out by the stock tank, and we had an old bull named Charlie. And Charlie was a Charolais bull, big Charolais bull. And Daddy used to hand feed him out the window of his pickup. So Charlie would come up to the window of a vehicle and want something to eat. So anyway, of course, we had the windows down because it was a warm summer evening probably. And we were just fogging the windows, we were hot and heavy there. And old Charlie stuck his head in the window. Boy, you talk about ruining a good time. You scared the hell out of that girl, boy. Anyway, yeah, you look up and there's a damn old bull's head. Yeah. Anyway, okay, Jeff, how terrific. Show us your hometown. Thanks. Where did you go sparking? Yeah, we did that thing. Al Fur, thumbs up. 3 more here. Rosawa, I guess. Will you smell the Gulf from Victoria? I never have. Sinton was my first snootful. I get if wind blows, you can catch a good whiff of the Gulf. No, it's like 25 miles as the crow flies from the Gulf of Mexico to Victoria. It's not very far. That's why they catch hail in hurricanes, because they're not that far from the Gulf. This is Ked Bisley or something like that, I guess, Bizzle. Leroy Jethro Gibbs, all right. J-A-I-M. They were still doing initiations when I got to high school. Midwest farm country, it mainly evolved around manure and a big pit. No, I hear you. The kids can be very creative, can't they? But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Thursday morning coming down here. Get my thing here. Thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link and go to Amazon and get what you want. And drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieve stress, lowers your blood pressure. Do that several times a day. You'll never regret it. What else? Did I say drink plenty of water? Yeah, take deep breaths. Stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. You'll never regret that. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Very important. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go. Enjoy your Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday evening at 4 p.m. Texas time, we have Beer 30. Plan on joining us, and then have a good weekend. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy your day, guys. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.